Hello. Glycerol phosphate shuttle is only mechanism that can aid the transfer or transportation of nucleotide, especially nicotinamide adenine nucleotides, to pass through the inner mitochondrial membrane, because the inner mitochondrial membrane is impermeable to nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Then we need this mechanism, glycerol phosphate shuttle, to ensure that nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is transferred from the cytosol of the cell up to the mitochondrial matrix. So through this process, we normally first of all, we reduce the hydroxyacetone phosphate to form glycerol 3-phosphate, to form glycerol 3-phosphate, to form glycerol 3-phosphate, glycerol 3-phosphate, by the aid of an enzyme known as cytosolic glycerol phosphate, dehydrogenase. That is done inside the cytosol. That is done inside the cytosol. Of the cell, which eventually result into formation of glycerol 3-phosphate. Glycerol 3-phosphate. This is our glycerol 3-phosphate. So this is the margin inside the cell where there is what cytoplasm or cytosol, and so long as it is impossible to transfer this inside the mitochondrial matrix, so we use this mechanism. Then the formed glycerol 3-phosphate is then transferred inside the matrix of mitochondria. Glycerol 3-phosphate transferred inside the matrix of mitochondria. The glycerol phosphate is then transferred inside the matrix of mitochondria, and they then converted to the hydroxyacetone, hydroxyacetone phosphate, converted it to the hydroxyacetone phosphate. The hydroxyacetone phosphate, which eventually will be again transported back to the cytosol. And this conversion of glycerol 3-phosphate to the hydroxyacetone phosphate is done by the aid of FAD, or by the oxidation of glycerol 3-phosphate, where these and these hydrogen are taken to form carbon double bond oxygen. Then here we form FADH, which later on contributes 2 electrons to form 2 ATP molecules at electron transport chain. But the whole mechanism is done by mitochondria. Glycerol phosphate, glycerol phosphate, dehydrogenase inside the matrix of mitochondria. So thank you, viewers, for listening. Make sure that you subscribe this video